Hi, welcome. In today's video, we are going to discuss a very significant equation, that is Laplace equation, or basically we will be discussing two equations which are interdependent. So we will be studying Laplace's equations and Poisson's equation together. So Laplace's equation is basically a second order partial differential equation. The general theory of solutions to this Laplace equation is known as potential theory. It is also important to know that the solutions of Laplace equation, they will be harmonic functions, which are very important in multiple branches of physics. Notably in our subject, electrostatics, gravitation, fluid dynamics, etc. It's also nice to keep in mind that Laplace equation expresses conservation law for a potential field. So it agrees with conservation law for a potential field. Basically the boundary value problems of potential theory are fundamentals for the Laplace equation. We can put it that way also. So these are all significance or where we are going to apply Poisson's or Laplace equation. So now first it is better to have some mathematical equation, because it is equations, right? Laplace and Poisson's are equations. So basically it is mathematically expressed. So let us try to find out how they are mathematically expressed. So basically Laplace and Poisson's equations are derived from Gauss's law in point form. So we are all thorough with Gauss's law in point form, I believe so. So what was Gauss's law in point form? Gauss's law in point form was del dot D vector is equal to volume charge density, where D vector is flux density. Keeping in this mind, we also have a relation between flux density and electric field intensity, that is flux density is permittivity times electric field intensity, where epsilon is epsilon naught into epsilon r, absolute permittivity multiplied by relative permittivity. We know that. So if D is this, just back substituting this D in my point form of Gauss's law, I can write this equation as del dot epsilon E equal to rho V. Now to proceed with, see, I have one more relation here. I need Laplace equation or Poisson's equation in terms of potential field, because they are basically application of potential fields. So I have a relation for electric field intensity with respect to potential. We know that electric field intensity is negative gradient of potential. So mathematically we write it as E vector is minus del V, where V is scalar potential. So again back substituting this value into this equation, I obtain del dot, I'll keep epsilon here. So del dot epsilon of minus del V is rho V. Now continuing, I rearrange this. I just rearrange this because I have one del operand here and the del operand here. So So I just rearrange it and write it as minus epsilon, minus I'll keep it outside, epsilon is a constant, I keep it outside. So I write it as del dot del V. So now I have dot product of two del operands. Dot product of two del operands. That is my rho V. Or in better means, del dot del V is now minus rho V by epsilon. So I have just taken this minus epsilon to the other side. Minus rho V by epsilon. Now see here, this del dot del is defined as del squared operand. So this is called as del squared operand. Okay. So del dot del, that is dot product of two del operands, can be a new operator which is nothing but square of del. So del squared operator we call it. So this equation we write it as del square V, which is equal to minus rho V by epsilon. Okay. Now this equation is nothing but Poisson's equation. Poisson's equation. Now if I consider the same equation in a charge free region, that is basically in a certain region where volume charge density is 0, a non-existence of volume charge density. If I can consider such a region, basically dielectric region or a dielectric medium, then what happens? This equation, right, in this equation, this rho V goes to 0. Rho V goes to 0. If rho V goes to 0, my del square V becomes 0, because right hand side is 0. So del square V becomes 0. This is nothing but Laplace's equation. This is known as Laplace's equation. It's very straightforward. You can easily understand and remember Poisson's equation and Laplace equation. At this moment, it is also important to remember that this del squared operand, okay, del squared operand is also known as Laplacian operand. It's always nice to remember new terms, right? Laplace. So this del square can be called as del square, no doubt, but you can call it as Laplacian operand also. Now to mathematically solve this, we need to know how to express this del square or Laplacian operand in various coordinate systems. We already know that we express three-dimensional coordinate system with the help of at least 3 coordinates, right? Cartesian, cylindrical and spherical. So let us see how to express del square in these 3 coordinate systems. So del square is nothing but divergence square operand in Cartesian system. So it can be written like this. So in Cartesian system, del square V can be formulated as del square V by del x square, that is partial differential square of potential along x direction, del bar square V by del bar y square plus del bar square V by del bar z square. In cylindrical, we express it as 1 by rho partial differential with respect to rho of rho into del bar V by del bar rho plus 1 by rho square del bar square V by del bar phi square plus del bar square V by del bar z square. Now in spherical coordinate system, we express Laplace's Laplace equation as del square V equals 1 by r square deba by deba r of r square deba V by deba r plus 1 by r square sin theta partial differential with respect to theta of sin theta deba V by deba theta plus 1 by r square sin square theta deba square V by deba phi square. So, we just formulated Laplace equation in 3 coordinate systems. We are not going to spend our time in deriving those equations, but it is necessary for you to remember these equations for mathematically finding the solutions of these Laplace equation if a potential field is given to you. So, they may ask you to find solution of Laplace equation for a given V. So, V is nothing but potential. So, hope the significance and mathematical equations of Laplaces and Poisson's idea is clear. Thank you for watching.